In the air to right, and he did it again!
Welcome back to the Let These Two broadcast. Week 84 is here. And as you guys can see from the thumbnail, we are talking about Clash League, sandbagging, and the flaw that is within the game as it is. And I'll explain it. And again, I'm gonna get a lot of heat from this. But again, it's a beta test. They're testing it to see if there's any flaws. And I have found one as well as one of my club members. And we're taking advantage of it because it's beta testing. And we're going to show you all what's going on. Well, let's go into the groups. Death group or group of death. Either way, Let These Two is a big time underdog here, where we could probably chalk in the Taiwan group as first place. Padres had a solid 187 or something like that last week. So it's a battle for third place, Udon, Korea, and Lefties. So I think third place is at least a 175. You got to average about 35 a day to have a shot at either, actually all these teams are in the 6,000. So two are going to be out unless there's a three-way tie for third, but doubt that. Let's go! Lefties two starter, 416th. And another tough week. Aftermath, Uprise, Shark DFA, Homers, and Ballbusters. This is where it starts getting a little bit more difficult. Let These Two starters has a lot of rookies in it, so it's going to be tough. Let These Two chill. Have a interesting bracket here. Met 7-Line Army, a perennial 6,000 club, but they score like in the 120s, 130s. And that's why they're facing Let These Two righties and the Bad News Bears, because last week they're all in the 130s. So Met 7-Line Army is the favorite in this, if I had to make a guess. And Let These Two chill has the potential. See if they can bounce back. But Bad News Bears, I would say, even their 47th, probably a good opportunity for them to hit that 150 mark and move up. Next, we have Cobra Kai, Jesus Says, Montfortlay, Webbs, and Indian Tigers. All right, All-Stars at 148, Taiwan representative team 3, Korea, Red Bat Bombers, and Redders. Redders and All-Stars, man, they've been going back at it for the last couple weeks. Happens when you score around the same. Taiwan representative team, probably the favorite in this one if I had to guess. But don't sleep on the Redders and All-Stars. All right, Aftermath next. Aftermath next, maybe. All right, and Taiwan, Whip Bells, the other Taiwan, and Club Star Magic. Bronze level 3, so you're going to see probably low scores. I would assume the Taiwanese groups probably be up there a little bit. As we go, All-Stars 17. This is the second death group, but it's very, very sad for Team Japan back there at 43rd. They got a good opportunity here, but Snow Poetry and Cats and All-Stars probably the favorites here. Blue Jays are a 150 team, so they're probably going to finish third. Country for hardcore people to enjoy. At 16th, they got 149 last week. So, third place maybe probably between Blue Jays and a Country for hardcore people to enjoy. Team Japan can surprise us all, though, but favorite here is Snow Poetry and Cats. All right, Moderated Bunts, Ballbusters, Baseball Bros, Veterans, and Namba. So, again, Namba is with these lower-level people because they don't ever score high. But, hey, fourth best team in the world, apparently. Veterans, if they can have a good shot here, if they can get second place, potentially, depending on their score, going to get about 150. If they can get about 150, they're going to be at 6,000. I think for the very first time, we can check on that. But, good opportunity for them. Baseball Pros, Ballbusters, and Moderated Bunts, they're going to have a good opportunity to knock off Namba and see if they can get this team out of the top 10, 6,000 club. Next, Aftermath, Bambinos, November Rain, and Cooperstown 2. All in that tight group right there around the 80s, 90. OJIMA Club trying to get back in the top 100. So we'll see what's happening here. Next, Keep Swinging, Korea, Hanwha, Eagles, and Metropolitans. A weird group. Big Korea and Eagles have been in that 6,000 group. Metropolitans, Hanwha, and Keep Swinging have a good opportunity to show the Eagles to make them go down even more. Because Eagles typically score around the 130s. So Korea, 140s. I think Korea is the favorite in this group, if I had to say. But good opportunities for the other groups. Metropolitans, there are a couple wins, man. 2 solid weeks in a row. They can be at 6,000 for the first time. So let's see. Start Swinging, U.S. Patriots, Kuishi, Mizaki, Eagles, and Army. So again, Platinum level 1. So this is a step into that right direction. Again, top 100 is about 4,300 trophies. So these guys are about 4 weeks away if they get first place in every week. All right, Dim Buckeyes at 359. Gold level 3. We'll see. They're in the 50s, so don't expect too much in this group. I would say Colorado's probably the favorite, but never know. Play the games. All right, interesting group here as well. Again, it's Blue Jays 2022 and Rebels United 23. Again, two teams that Blue Jays 2022 is probably the favorite. Korea over there, 6,000 club before as well. Rebels United, again, kind of a joke, but, a good 150 score here will get them right back in that 6,000. So I wanted to say Blue Jays are the favorites at 7th. And, good opportunity for Iowa 2 and Rockets 83 to make a move here. You got to get second place here because 150 is going to get you third. So you're not going to move you up a lot, but you got to shoot for second place. All right, Perella Negra, favorites in this group. Number 1, Home Run Society Balloon and LA Monsters. Perella Negra is going to get about 180, 190. So we're going to keep moving here. American Sluggers, I'll beat you with this cup of coffee. Korea, and Jays. Again, a good. Whoever gets first place here has a really good opportunity in getting into the top 100. So if it doesn't matter, right? First place gets you about your points, assuming you get, say, plus 25. So let's say you get 125, 150. That gets you really close to that top 100. So good opportunity for all these clubs to get in that spot. Next group, Baseball Canada 57, China Big Air, Spartans 777, and Legends. All right, Mustangs 378. Good opportunity for the top 3 teams here to move. Ghostbusters, Jesus Kings, and woo! All right, those are the groups. Let's go into the flawed Clash League video. All right, so Clash League. Here we go again. A little quick update. Still hanging on to second place, and there's a reason for that. But you can see the 2-1-1, 2-1. That guy is nuts. But there is a flaw in this. There is a flaw that Victor and I both found. I assume, and again, it's a beta testing, right? Beta service rankings, beta. So it's meant to be tested out, right? But Kazoo get top 5 and get the 2 to 5, right? Let's double check. Yeah, second to 5 gets 3,000. So a little silver, bronze, a little bragging, but Kazoo and Taiwan probably coming after us. The guy in first place is going to probably stay in first place. No chance. Well, here we're going to dive into the flaw here. And once it loads up, it might take a while sometimes. I live in Asia, so I'm getting the same exact players every time. Kind of go out, get back in, and then once it loads up, 24206, right, out of the Masaba full swing, you get in there, come back in, you quit. That's 1 loss in a row. All right, you do it again, it loads up, right, so you load it up, all right, Taiwanese team, get out, done. All right, so now what happens is you're back into a game, 24206, a regular game. And again, you look at that guy's stats. He's batting 600s, everything. Has over 5,000 home runs with King. And now I've lost 2 games in a row. And a guy who hits home runs in the first pitch, dead ball. Not even really. At the end of the day, you still have to hit strikes. You still got to play. You got to be good still because unlike club league sandbagging, like I've reported on, you get a lower level. You don't get a lower level. You get the same people in Clash League that are playing in your server. In my case, all the top guys in Asia, Japan, Taiwan, and Korea, right? So this guy has thousands and thousands of home runs with every player batting in the 600s, 500s, 700s, and you're throwing balls. Again, he has good plate discipline. But what happens is, just nothing out of the infield, right? This guy hits ropes, and it's not even close. Okay, now, of course, I have to hit still. He's going to pitch the normal way he pitches. Right now, good thing is I hit Wade pretty well, no matter what. But, so this is not like, oh, I'm playing a level 10 throwing down the pipe. You still have to be a decent player because you're still playing a real player at the end of the day. So your plate discipline has to matter, right? You still got to be good. You still got to know when to swing. Have strikes. But, the ball gets out of the infield, unlike his, where the ball didn't leave the infield. Okay, so 1 hit in a row. That throws a strike in there. Okay, good pitch. Keep it going. And a little dribbler inside or out. A lot of times that's a little pop-up, Not a very good hit if it's a little late inside out, but King swings at those pretty well. Okay. Is in the strike zone. Okay, that's a ball. No problem there. And, swinging at a bad pitch. Again, if I swing at bad pitches, it's not going to work. Right? Right across, right there, up the middle. So that's perfect timing by me. So you say, oh, how are you sandbagging? You're playing a guy who's much better than you. You're hitting strikes. Sure. Bam. Right? I hit a strike as well. So I know my timing. But it's not really about me. I can hit. I know how to hit. But just all of those hits make it so much better for me to play this game. Right? And I'll show you guys a couple other results that I have from top players in the game that when you know how to do this, it doesn't even matter if you know how to hit at a strike. You can't swing at balls and get away with this. All right? So that's one of the aspects of this game. All right? That's one of the main aspects is that you have to be able to hit. You're not playing a bot, right? You're playing a real good quality person. So that's one thing. All right? So I think we're one more out here. Should finish it off. And I swing at a bad pitch right there on the outside, right? So that's another one of me. So let's go back to him. All right, so we're going back to him. And again, is that a strike or not? Who knows? But again, when you're batting that high and you're that good, all right? Another high batting average with Andre, home run hitter, right? Throwing it in the zone. He swings and misses at it. Maybe he's just not that good. Maybe it's an off day, right? Maybe it's an off day. I doubt it. Could show you the video of him blasting home runs off me constantly. Can do that as well. But again, not a single ball out of the infield at all. Now, the one thing this guy does, no matter what you do, is he only uses his actual starter. It never goes into the bullpen, really. When he's down, he's like, okay, I'm already losing. So might as well just kind of quit a little bit. No big deal, I suppose. And again, we'll show you this last at bat here. And then we'll get to the results. Again, I'm not swinging at balls. You got to have good plate discipline at the end of the day. And again, Matthew's batting .330 for me, 100 home runs. He has good power, low contact. But at the end of the day, it's easy. 6-0. All right, so let's fast forward to this a little bit. Take the pain away. All right, so a quick fast forward to the game. And the results are like this. Easy win, 6-0 over, a top 10 player. And here's the result of the number one player. So 2-1-1, 2-1. This happened in 1/2 inning. Top of the 7th inning. I was able to put 7 runs on him. Right? And he's one of the better players in the game, just hands down, straight up. Right? So the sandbagging does work. And it's a flaw. So in order for us to get the developers to fix this flaw, that's exactly what's going to happen. Thank you guys for watching another Lefties 2 podcast. See you next time.